All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Mr. Shavone Brooks. He is one of our business partners in our online travel business, and I just want to introduce you to him. I want you to hear a little bit about his story and let him tell you his why for joining and obtaining his own home-based travel business. Mr. Brooks, welcome.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be here. How you doing, Ms. Logan?
I am absolutely great. Thank you for joining us tonight. What intrigued you about the travel industry and wanting you to obtain your own home-based travel business?
Well, what's not intriguing about the travel industry? I mean, one of the things that attracted it to me was because it was so very simple. Ultimately, it was something that I was already doing. Mm-hmm. It was nothing that I had to sell because, I've been in sales, for, oh my God, at least 20 plus years total in sales.
Really?
Almost 12 of those years I spent in the banking industry. But one of the things that I loved about travel is that I was already doing it. It was very simple. I understood it. It was nothing that I had to reinvent because it was already there. And ultimately all my friends and the people that I networked with already were already taking vacations. So it just made sense to me, to be able to capitalize on things people are already going to do anyway, and ultimately be able to even get a tax break, if it allowed it. So, but long story short, I just love to travel. I like taking vacations and golfing and things of that nature. It was just something that was really, really simple.
So it's a win-win situation for you.
Win-win.
Great. And so you've been able to grow a fairly large team in your organization.
Yes.
What has been how did you do that?
Well, about 3 years ago, actually 4 years ago now, the organization, the company that I was working for in the banking industry, decided to do a big layoff. And so ultimately, I had one or two choices. Either I could be upset about it or use it as an opportunity, to achieve some of the things that I've always wanted to achieve in relation to financial freedom. So I decided to, lock arms with the gentleman that introduced me to this business, Mr. David Gilty, and we locked arms, and since then I've never looked back. Now ultimately I am still in the banking industry, but I was able to build some residual money in relation to a plan B while I still work my plan A. Because nobody's ever prepared, for, a lot of times we're not prepared for the inevitable,
right.
And nobody can control, massive layoff, that dish was delivered to me very cold, and I just had to do something about it. So, but I thank God for that experience, because never again will I have to worry about just having one stream of income. A wise person once told me that as long as you have multiple wells of water running, you'll never thirst for anything. Right. And financially, I never want to do that.
That's right. And unfortunately, being in corporate America, you don't generate residual income.
No, you don't. You get paid,
hours for wages. Right.
And you get paid one time, and then hopefully you can make it to the next pay period. But I've learned a lot being able to dibble and dabble on our entrepreneurial side, and I've decided to draw a line in the sand, and this is where I want to be. So until I can turn my plan B into my full-time plan A, I'm going to go ahead and work both sides of the coin. But either way, it's a win-win situation.
That's right. So with this opportunity, though, we have a marketing side where you build a team, and then we have the travel side, both of which you can generate substantial income from. So you have pretty much focused, correct me if I'm wrong, focused on the marketing side and building teams and building your residual income and so on and so forth. But you have also taken advantage of some of the perks and benefits of the travel side as well. Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. I decided to focus on the marketing side because that was the key to residual income. And ultimately, I love being able to empower other people. I never want anyone to ever experience what I experienced when I got laid off. So the fact that I can empower another person on how to start their own home-based business, and not only just a home-based business, a home-based business in the travel industry, I just love it because, you have the opportunity to get those big bonuses. You have the opportunity to profit, as you help other people make money. And that's just something you can't do in the corporate arena. And then ultimately, I've been able to secure and secure money, and this is money that my children and my children's children can benefit from. So ultimately, the reason I've decided to focus on the building side is simply because I know for a fact that that's the way to get wealthy. You're not going to get wealthy just by doing the same thing over and over again. You're going to get wealthy by helping empower other people.
Right.
Because I believe that when you help others get what they want, you're going to get everything that you want.
That's right. That's right. That's a great philosophy to live by. So, well, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for sharing your story with hopefully our future business partners.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you all at our next video and our next event. But with that being said, one thing that we always say with Team Xplosion is boom! Let's build, own, operate, and maintain your own travel business.
That's right.
See you later.
Bye-bye.